High Sports Fully, a Blue Grapes production.
What exactly is going to take place? What specific testing will take place during this combine?
Okay, on May 1st at Maui High School, these are the 5 tests that we're doing with the kids: juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. Current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. We're doing the 40-yard dash. We're doing the bench press.
How much?
The bench press, we're starting at 135 for freshmen, 155, 185, and of course those linemen that are currently juniors that can do 225, they have the option. We'll leave that open. We're doing the L shuttle, which is like the long shuttle. It's considered the long shuttle. And then the Pro Agility shuttle, which is the short shuttle. That's a 5, 10, 5 shuttle. And we're also doing the vertical jump. So those are the 5 things we're testing in: the 2 shuttles, the 40-yard dash, the vertical jump, and the bench press. And those are the numbers that this test is basically in correlation with what the NFL combines do, and that's how we're going to do it. Basically exactly like the way they do it. Your hand has to touch the line on the shuttles, those types of things. We're following the same rules they do. We're giving the kids at Maui High School, we're going to give the kids the option to be able to run the 40-yard dash if you choose on the rubberized surface there, or if you want to run it in cleats on the grass, you can do that as well. And every time they run, it'd be noted on what the surface was and what the time was. So all of that is be documented. They also have the option to do that same thing in the shuttle. You can run the shuttle on the track in flats. If the only shoes that you have is cleats, then you want to do it on the grass, then you can do it on the grass. So those things would all be noted in their efforts. Yeah.
Are you going to be filming this stuff?
We will definitely. We'll be videotaping all of it.
So that means that when you're putting together a recruiting package, that would be an essential portion of what you're going to do.
Absolutely.
Because they can actually see you run. It's not a made-up time.
That's right.
50 with our good friend Rodney Yap talking about a combine, football combine. I mentioned that this is something, if you're a basketball player or another athlete, you might want to participate in as well.
I mean, this is I think we're laying the groundwork for something really great here. And the reason is because it's absolutely free, Fred. For no charge to the kids.
That's my favorite 4-letter word, free.
So there is no excuse for any football player or current football player or, at any high school not to be involved in this.
I like the way you said that there is no
excuse whatsoever. No excuse not to have this, not to do this. And believe me, with the coaching support that we're getting, they're anticipating, close to 100% participation as far as the coaches are concerned. So, we have practically the entire Lahaina Luna staff on board. I'm sure we're going to have, by the time it's all said and done, the staff up country with King Kekaliki that currently PK Higa's putting together.
Yeah, he was already plugging the thing yesterday.
That's
He's
right.
Very excited about that as well.
Yeah, and he's already at 10 meetings that we've had, and we're meeting again tomorrow night with the coaches. So those of you who are listening and are one of the coaches, even at the JV level, we're going to need your help. And if you're a football coach and you're not at the Maui Football Combine, Fred, that's going to be, you're going to stand out. You're going to stick out as one of the coaches who wasn't there.
Let me say it. There's no excuse for you to be there.
We're looking anywhere from 240 to 300 kids if we get close to 90 to 95% participation like we anticipate we will.
All right, a couple of things. First of all, what time do the kids have to be there? How do you go about registering, that sort of thing?
Right now you can register on highsportsfolio.com. That's the site that's basically, I run that site basically as a recruiting site for the kids to, on there you'll be able to download the information. There's 3 forms: the registration form, there's a consent waiver that you need to also have your parents sign, and there's a liability waiver. So there's 3 forms that you need. Now, you can also get that information, or you should be getting that information by just talking to your head coach already. So, say for instance at Baldwin, we've already gone down to Baldwin High School and have taken pictures of the athletes that are, I've taken about 40 pictures. So those, not everybody's been taken photographed, but at the same time we've taken some photographs, and now those kids are supposed to be filling out their registration forms. So they'll be turning those forms into their head coach, and their head coach will be submitting them to me. So either contact your head coach, or you can go on the website and you can go to highsportsfolio.com and you can be.
That's HI Sportsfolio?
Yes, correct.
What time are you guys going to start?
We're looking at starting at about 9 o'clock, and how we looking at doing this is we're going to be meeting tomorrow night to basically make this decision. We need to get agreement with all the coaches, but the plan is to have the freshmen come in at 9, the sophomores to come in at 10, and the juniors to come in at 11. So that way we have a staggered start, and while they go through the 5 different things they have to go through, it'll just be it'll flow better that way. In the end, the plan is to have all the kids out on the field for basically the last hour and a half to do the 40-yard dash, and then that way the parents can sit up and watch, and it'll be more of a spectator type of thing with everybody out on the field and nobody in the gym. So that's the plan.
All right, so you're listening to Maui's ESPN 550. Rodney Yap, along with Coach Watson from Lahaina Luna, working on the first Maui Football Combine. If I happen to be a basketball player and I showed up, would you have a problem with that?
Actually, right now, yes. It is open.
Discrimination. I'm just teasing you.
Yeah, Fred. I mean, even for your soccer guys. But we're hoping that those guys are also football players, because it's just open to football players only. And so basically, and it's open to, kids with football teams only. So, so basically if a kid from St. Anthony or St. Barry wanted to do this.
Well, then we'll just wait around until you do the first Maui basketball combine.
Yeah, that's where you're going with that. And, that's where we could see this building up to, being able to do this type of testing for the other sports as well. But, and getting the other coaches from the other sports involved. So, we're excited to do this because this is something that's, like, again, we're keeping free to the kids. So again, there's no excuse for them not to be participating. This is something that if you desire to play at the college level, you absolutely must have. And up until now, Fred, kids have had to pay, $200 in just airfare, and then some of them, registration is $85. Then they require you to wear their gear, and they're going to charge you for that too. $20 for the shirt, $20 for the shorts. By the time you're done, you're looking at $350 you spent. Now,
300 versus free. Let me think about that one.
The National Underclassmen Combine recently held on Oahu. Those are exactly the prices. So, versus you can do this very same thing right here for free. So, yeah.
I don't think that the expression "no-brainer." I think that fits. So I hope a lot of people show up. That'll be May 1st.
May 1st.
Maui High School.
High Sports Folio, a Blue Grapes production.